he's dividing us. And what I noticed over the last few months, that he's kind of used sport to kind of divide us. And that's something that I can't relate to, because I know that sport was the first time I ever was around someone white. You know, and I got an opportunity to see them and learn about them, and they got an opportunity to learn about me, and we became very good friends. And I was like, oh wow, this is all because of sports. And sports has never been something that divides people. It's always been something that brings someone together.
You've heard what the president has said about Marshawn, about Steph, about, you know, it seems like it's
Kaepernick,
men of color who have means and a platform. What's up with that?
What's up with that is all wrong, and it's not up, it's down. And, you know, for him to, like I said, use sports to kind of divide us is something I can't sit back and not say nothing.
Do you think he uses black athletes as a scapegoat?
At times, and more often than not. I believe he uses anything that's popular to try to negate people from thinking about the positive things that they could actually be doing, and try to get our minds to not be as sharp as possible right then. Just to, you know, either from kneeling, from football players kneeling, you look at Kaepernick, who was protesting something that he believed in, and he did it in the most calm fashion way possible. Very respectful.
What would you say to the president if he's sitting right here?
I would never sit across from him.
You would never? You don't want to talk to him?
Nah. I sit across from Barack, though.
Me and the Notification Gang would like to invite everybody to come join us Monday through Thursday, 9:20 to 10 o'clock for Morning Coffee, where we discuss the events of the prior day and also just talk mess about stuff. See you then.
Ryan, I mean, this all began with an interview with LeBron James right here on CNN.
Yeah, this is one of those stranger than fiction stories that I never thought we'd be talking about. It starts last night when Don Lemon replays his interview with LeBron James. The interview was mostly about how LeBron's opening a new school in Akron, his hometown, all about what he's doing to help the community. But the two men also talked about LeBron's disdain for President Trump. So apparently Trump was watching and he tweeted about it. We can put on screen the tweet. The president lashed out at both Don Lemon and LeBron James, saying, Don's dumb and so is LeBron. You can read it there for yourself. And he says, I like Mike. Now we'll get back to that. But what's happened today is really interesting. First of all, Lemon fired back. LeBron James tried to ignore it and just work with the students at the school. But some reporters asked Melania Trump for a reaction because CNN used the hashtag #BeBest, Melania's initiative, in order to call out Trump for this. And here is the First Lady's statement. She's definitely siding with LeBron James over her husband. Melania Trump here saying, it looks like LeBron James is working to do good things on behalf of our next generation. And just as she always has, the First Lady encourages everyone to have an open dialogue about issues facing children today. It's a little bit of a long statement from her spokesperson, but here's the whole thing. She says, as you know, Mrs. Trump has traveled the country and world talking to children about their well-being, healthy living, and the importance of responsible online behavior with her Be Best initiative. Her platform centers around visiting organizations, hospitals, and schools. And here's the kicker. She would be open to visiting the I Promise school in Akron. It's almost as if Melania Trump is the one being the president, or sounding like the president. You know, you have the actual president tweeting off insults right before midnight, and you have the First Lady saying, hey, this is a great organization. I'll come visit if you want me to.
She's walking the walk and talking the talk when it's her Be Best program, I suppose. But the irony, because it's her husband who's fueling the fire on the other side. You mentioned I like Mike, he tweeted, and he's referencing Michael Jordan, we assume, right?
It seems like it. Yeah, there's been this debate about who's the greatest of all time, LeBron James or Michael Jordan. Well, Jordan came out and sided with LeBron James as well today and said LeBron's doing great work. So so much for that feud or lack of feud. If Trump was trying to drive a wedge there between the two stars, it didn't work.
BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? All right, so as some of y'all have already known, a couple of days ago, Donald Trump has decided to throw shots to insult LeBron James. Now, to me, that's the story, right? Donald Trump going at LeBron James. Yeah, whose side you on? To me, that's the story, right? But I think it's a lot deeper here. I think the bigger picture here is basically the contrast with how the NFL handled it, and well, the difference between how the NFL handled it and contrast with how the NBA handled it. The NBA says you come after one of our players, we ain't taking that. We standing together. The NFL says you come after one of our players, that nigga on his own. That's the difference. That is the big difference. Before I actually get deep down into what the story is, y'all do know why a lot of NFL players would prefer to play in the NBA, right? Because contracts are guaranteed. Whereas in the NFL, your contract isn't guaranteed. You have to literally come every single year and play for your spot. For those that don't know. You can't be cut. And any money that is remaining on that contract that was not guaranteed, you will not get. Just so we're clear on this, because it seems like some people don't get that concept. Okay, so he came for LeBron James. But the question is, why would he come for LeBron James? That's the question, right? All right, so hold on. I'm going to play a clip.
Has changed in you over. There's been something has changed in you over the last year or two. Is it what's going on in the country racially? Is it politically?
I think it's a little bit of everything. I think it starts with the Trayvon Martin situation. And the reason it starts with that, I believe, is because having kids of my own, having boys of my own, it hit home for me to see and to learn the story and to think that if my boy left home and he never returned, right? That kind of hit a switch. That kind of hit a switch for me, and from that point on, I knew that my voice and my platform had to be used for more than just sports.
What's up, party people? Come join me Friday night, 9 p.m. after you put the kids to bed. Game night. I'm putting a team together. Now, as you just heard in that clip, Don Lemon gave a very, very leading question, but it was open-ended, but it was leading. It was basically one of those questions where I'm going to ask you a question, and if you want to say certain things, you can. You understand? Because, let's be honest, you just heard the question. Rewind it if you need to just hear the question again after I say what I'm going to say to really understand where he was trying to go with this. He was trying to say he was trying to get LeBron to say that it had something to do with the current presidency and the climate in America. That is what he was trying to say, right? Because whether y'all know this or not, that is usually the direction that these celebrities go in when they're asked such an open-ended leading question. They blame it on Donald Trump. So maybe he was supposed to blame this on Donald Trump and he didn't. Don't know. But what he did do was, very smart man, he went back and showed you that, no, this isn't something new that I'm starting to do. I've been doing this for a while now. And when I say this, I mean community activism, civil rights activism. I've been doing this for a while now. I've been doing this at least since the Trayvon. I've been doing this publicly since the Trayvon Martin speech that me, Carmelo Anthony, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Paul gave on the stage at, I think it was like the ESPYs or something. I've been doing it since then. So this isn't new. You see, just so we could be clear, I'm an advocate of we don't do things. We don't allow negativity to motivate or drive us when possible. When possible, we allow the people who are around us that help give us strength to motivate and drive us. So therefore, when we get to the place that we want to be at, it'll be easier for us to hold on to it when we attain our dreams and our wishes. When you're motivated by negativity, when you get to the top where you want to be, you're still now looking for that next negative motivation to keep you there. Perfect example, 50 Cent. What's 50 always doing? Beefing. Why? Because that's what got him to where he is. In order for him to be able to maintain his prestige or his position, he has to continue to beef. Another example, Kobe Bryant. What got Kobe Bryant where he is? Attention to detail. Now, I know some people are going to say, well, yeah, he's where he's at because he's a great basketball player. Yes, but what was the driving force to him becoming a great basketball player? Attention to detail. As great as Kobe Bryant is, let's be honest here. He 100% mimicked Michael Jordan and Michael's moves, which, not for nothing, millions of other people tried to do and were not able to accomplish. So the simple act of being able to not just accomplish such a feat, but to also do it at the highest level of basketball should be enough to put him in the pantheon of greatest athletes ever to live. Let's just be clear on that. I am not a Kobe hater, and this is not a slight at Kobe, LeBron, or Mike. So Donald Trump says Don Lemon isn't smart. Donald Trump says LeBron James isn't smart. But Donald Trump, I'm not trying to say Donald Trump isn't a racist. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is he's more of a classist than a racist. It's classism. A lot of times people don't understand the difference because poor people do racism. Rich people do classism. If you're rich, if you're rich, then yeah, he'll probably do business with you and make money. No matter what your race is, no matter what your gender is. You understand? Now, for everybody that doesn't know, I believe LeBron James is like a billionaire. He has money. Somewhere in the comments earlier when I was doing a live stream, I had somebody come in there and say that they were just misinformed. We love you. And they said that Donald Trump likes to attack people who isn't on his level. Let's not forget, Donald Trump attacks anyone who goes against whatever agenda he's trying to push or makes themselves an easy target. I'm guessing he thinks the NBA, is an easy target because the NFL is an easy target. The NFL is still talking about kneeling. How many years after this guy brought it up? They still having a problem with kneeling. He totally disrupted the infrastructure of how they run things over there. These guys can't decide if they're going to fine people for kneeling or not. They haven't decided on whether they're going to allow people to stay in the back and not come out. They haven't decided any of this stuff. None. Zero. This is all Donald Trump's doing. Donald Trump tried it with the NBA. It doesn't work. Why? Because the NBA and the NFL are ran by two separate states of mind. I'll break this down real quick for you. The NFL, they push team. They don't really, it's like you have to have a certain superstar status level in order for them to push player. They push the team. They don't push, are you a Tom Brady fan? They push New England Patriots. They don't push, well, Tom Brady's big, so yes, you can be a Tom Brady fan. They also push that. Let me go to a different. They don't push, are you a whoever the Cleveland Browns best player is fan? They push, are you a Cleveland Brown? You understand? As good as Ben Roethlisberger is, you're not a Ben Roethlisberger fan. You're a Pittsburgh fan. You get it? You get it? Eli has won 2 championships with last-minute drives. You understand what I'm saying? Last quarter drives in like the last minute or so of the game. Pulled them off. But it's never really been Eli's team. Because Eli isn't a outstanding enough player to be playing in New York and it'd be Eli's team. Let Eli have done the same thing for the Cleveland Browns. He would own Ohio. Now the NBA, they market differently. The NBA markets players. They used to market teams back in the 80s and before. But with the up and coming rise of Michael Jordan, they started more marketing individual players. People forget, Michael Jordan's first season, he used to get fined for wearing his signature sneaker. I think that was his first season. He was getting fined. I think he was even getting fined in his third year for wearing his signature sneaker. Because it was not about individuality. It was about the team concept. Then they changed the way that they start marketing in the NBA. Now, it's not about the team. It's about the individual accolades of an individual. Now the way it is it's about the team, but it's about the individual accolades separately as far as the people that get together to form the team. So in the NBA, it's more beneficial to protect the individual player. So Trump going after LeBron James, this is one battle Trump is not gonna win. And why did Trump go after LeBron James? How many other black, elite, rich, known, publicly known, worldwide recognition, anybody on the planet can see them and know who they are, people are opening up schools in the hood. You see, whether Donald Trump is a racist or not isn't the important aspect that everybody gets lost in. That's what everybody gets lost in. Everybody. The people who are racist, the people who aren't racist, the people that believe he is racist, the people that believe he's not racist. That's what you get lost in. The fact on whether he's racist or not. But that's not what's important. The important thing is he attacking due to race? And I say yes. He's constantly attacking due to race. Leave the comments down below. I want to know what y'all guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.